everyone. Okay, so for January, you mentioned that unleash your fire spirit. And it was all about, voicing yourself. Even the past readings have been all about communicating. Lovers is also a card of communication. So, if you resonated with those messages, or if you haven't checked it out, take a look and see how it resonates with you. But that's what it was all about. And just so you know, the cards are premeditated on, shuffled on, and the energy is picked up. And if they fall in bunches, it's because there's messages that are coming your way. So, having said that, we have the Lover's card, the Three of Wands energy, Three of Cups energy, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and then we have residual energy of last month. We have a beautiful Ace of Pentacles, and then under the deck cards. So let's talk about it, Gemini. Lovers. So my question to you, is this a reflection of yourself? Have you found yourself? Because in the extended reading, we covered these topics, and it was so exciting to see that for January. But did it go through as you had planned? Or, have you met someone? So that is my question to you, Gemini. It's a beautiful card. It is not only about, you showing up in your reading. Maybe some of you are coupled with a Gemini. It could also be about communication. Maybe avenues are opening up as February begins, where you're able to communicate with those that you hold dear and resolve any conflicts with. For others of you, maybe you have truly met your soulmate. It is a card of twin flames, soulmates, energy coming together and becoming one. And to be the first card in the reading is just so beautiful. And, you're the first sign who had the Lover's card show up. So I am very happy to see it. And yeah, for others, like we said, it's about communication. It's related to the angel of air, Raphael. It might also have to do with decisions that were made. Back in the day, the Lover's card actually was about major decisions that are being undertaken, thought upon, resolved. So that's what it was known for. Okay. So the card that I picked out from the deck was Ace of Pentacles. Let's cover this first because it's the residual energy that you're bringing forth from January coming into February, and then we'll take a look at the rest of the reading. So Ace of Pentacles is you are ready to manifest. You are ready to see what the world has to offer you, Gemini. And whether it be it in love, in business, travel plans, whatever, you are feeling as though the world is your oyster and you are just floating. Oh my gosh, such powerful energy right here. So beautiful, so blessed, and you are also feeling blessed and very deserving. You are in that positive state of mind. And if you're not there yet, okay, and you're watching this reading and you're like, no. Well, it's about to come your way. So having said that and moving, into this Three of Wands energy here, it is suggesting, you're opening yourself up. Okay? It's about expansion and foresight, vision, and you allowing yourself to just daydream beyond any limits. They no longer exist for you, Gemini. And being the sign that you are, this is just wonderful energy that's coming your way. It reminds me of a quote that I have for you. So let me bring up the quote. Light is easy to love. Show me your darkness. It's by our Queen. And why did I bring this quote up? Because, it's been difficult for you in the past few months in the sense that there's something that some of you have been holding back and you really just wanted to unleash it, That's why we said in the last reading, unleash your fire spirit. Or prior to that, we mentioned let your light shine, you know. Let your truth be shown. If there's an aspect of you that you think is dark and you think someone will not accept, then what we're saying, you know, in this quote, what is being said, is that it does not matter. When you find the right person, when you find the right mate, or even if it's your family, your friends, your loved ones, your colleagues, anybody that you're coming into interaction with, that person should appreciate you for who you truly are. And it does not matter whether or not it does not matter, you know, if you think that this aspect of you is not acceptable to someone else. You know, that part shouldn't matter. You should be open enough and willing enough to trust this person, to let them into your life. This card is, again, also about trust. And with the Three of Wands coupled here, it is suggesting, you know, allow yourself to build. Allow yourself to foresee this beautiful future that you hold for yourself. It is a card of encouragement. It's a card of growth and a new venture, being able to visualize it and manifest it. It is a very beautiful and auspicious card. For some of you, the way it's playing out, it might be indicating a marriage, which is absolutely beautiful. For others, maybe a proposal is coming your way. Three of Cups is a card of celebration and you know, lots of get-togethers, family get-togethers, or with your loved ones, you know, social get-togethers, just a lot of fun-filled energy, and you're enjoying your time that you're spending with everyone, and you're being true to yourself, okay? There's no longer hiding anything, holding anything back. There's complete freedom, and because of that, you're feeling so victorious and protected. You understand that the universe is favoring you. People are favoring you. People are accepting you just exactly as you are. You know, sometimes you can be very sharp with your words and just, you're quick. You know, you're quick, you're fast with your words, and you're open and you're honest, and you just say it. You say it as it is, and that's the point that we're trying to make here. That it's okay. We appreciate you for who you are, Gemini, and you will start to notice that as you move forward in February, so will the people around you. Any miscommunication that may have happened will now resolve, and it will be set behind you, and you'll be making new connections, especially as we enter February 11th. You know, this will be affecting everyone. We have Venus transiting into Pisces, and it'll be coupled with Neptune, and it allows this beautiful magnetic energy to take over the world. And what happens is you will be attracting to yourself the very people that you want to bring into your life. You will be a magnet for your thoughts. So pay attention to what you think and how you feel. And exactly that will manifest into your life. So having said that, you know, you're having such a beautiful time in February moving forward. Valentine's looks like it's going to go absolutely beautiful for you. And then we have, you know, we also have a solar eclipse coming up on the 15th of February. Okay? And I believe that's where this little transition will take place, you know, going more into harmony, taking the relationships and moving that forward. There's going to be that sense of as though it's a very pivotal point for you, okay? Because we also have a new moon in Aquarius. It's going to make you dream. It's going to make you focus. It's going to make you feel more aligned with your stars. And you're going to find yourself questioning things such as, you know, what makes me happy? What makes my soul happy? What is it that I want to attract into my future? Which direction do I want to take? What are things that I need to clean up? How do I take care of this clutter? Those are the questions. And I mean, so far in the reading, it's as though you've already dealt with those things, and so you're attracting only more of the positive here. So that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We then go into, Mercury goes into Pisces on the 18th of February, and so that allows you to build on a stronger mindset, also addressing aspects, which is more so common with Pisces. Okay, Pisces understand this more. Being empathetic, being more in tune with emotions, dealing with that sort of an energy. And that is something you'll have at your disposal starting on the 18th of February. And then Sun goes into Pisces along there. So good, powerful energy coming your way. Use it as you may, Gemini. So this Two of Pentacles indicates that once that transition happens, so this is probably you're looking at after the 15th of Feb, some sort of a business activity is about to take off for you. Okay? And in terms of feeling more solid and grounded with your finances, you'll definitely be able to feel that towards the end of February, and you'll be more at rest and at peace with yourself, with your decisions, and moving forward. Anything that you were stressed about, anything you were anxious about, anything that was stopping you from being true to yourself is now behind you. It is in your past. Actually, having said that, there's another quote that I wanted to bring out, and it talks about, again, that aspect of letting your light shine, if that resonates. I'm just really picking up on this energy where you feel so free. You feel so free to be yourself. And maybe for some of you, you have met your soulmate. And for that reason, they're the perfect mirror into your soul. And as you look, into their eyes, as you see them for who they are, you also see yourself for who you truly are. That's what love is supposed to be all about. It's supposed to be not necessarily that person is a reflection of you, but so that person is not necessarily exactly who you are. No. What the perfect mate does is they point out everything about you, not just the things that are amazing about you, which they should, but also aspects of your personality that could use improvement. And that is how they become a mirror to your soul, a reflection of your soul. And when you look into their eyes, you can also see your perfections and imperfections. That's what life is about. That's what love is for. For you to experience a way in which you can better yourself. And if you're in that relationship, if you found that someone, or something to hold on to, that someone or something that makes you better, stronger, brings the best out of you, then that is the best place to be, and that is how you want to live your life. So back to the quote that I was about to mention. In order for the light to shine so brightly, the darkness must be present. Francis Bacon. Now, take it as you will. It's a beautiful quote, but it allows us to be grateful and thankful for every little thing in life. Whether beautiful or dark, we should be grateful for all of it. Okay, so the Four of Swords, as we mentioned, that the Four of Swords is an opportunity for you to finally be at peace and at rest. For others, it might indicate a period of contemplation, you reassessing exactly where you are, reevaluating your life, where do you want to take it, how you see yourself moving forward in it, how you see your partner moving forward with you. Or it could be in a business environment, how do you see your coworkers, or whatever it might be that keeps you up at night, that, makes it hard to fall asleep. So those are the things that you're assessing. But there's definitely a period of rest coming your way. Old wounds are being healed. You will feel recovered. And for those, those of you who believe in the power of prayer, then your prayers will be answered, is what the card is saying. Okay, it's beautiful. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have here the King of Pentacles. It is more earth energy coming your way. I feel as though this reading is mixed with a lot of fire, a lot of air, okay, which you're bringing into the reading, but as well as a lot of earthy energy. So the King of Pentacles could be, again, an earth sign in your life. It could be Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Or maybe with someone with earth qualities in them, in their personality. But this person who's coming into your life, into your reading, maybe it is your partner and your soulmate, by the end of the month, you will feel more grounded because of what they're having to offer. Okay, this is someone, maybe if you haven't met them yet, okay, maybe your hands of prayer are for you to meet the love of your life, you know, someone you could commit your life with, you know, to better yourself, to help better them, and to live a beautiful life, right? So it might be someone who's coming into your reading, okay, someone with power and control and discipline, things that you value and cherish as well. And this person can easily be trusted. And what they're doing is managing things very, very effectively, okay? And when it comes to things that are material, things that are emotional, you'll feel very stable with this person next to you, okay? For others, if it's not someone of a love interest, it might just be a friend who is just the most beautiful and perfect companion, and that's exactly what you need right now. For others, you know, maybe it's just someone who's a little bit older, a little bit wiser, but they're able to bring forth focus, having you to focus on what you desire. You know, this is very much pointing out as though, you know, they're holding something that you want, and they're telling you you can have it. So this is someone very, very supportive. So it's beautiful for them, you know, to show up in your reading like this. Okay. Under the deck cards, we do offer extended readings. They're up for purchase on our website, and what we do is we take a look at the cards that are under the deck. We'll explain them in detail. We'll pull out some more cards, you know, just to understand and go a bit more into depth about events or people, the situation, just understanding the reading a little bit better. But I am a little curious, so let's just take a quick sneak peek. What we have here is the Ten of Pentacles. Again, beautiful fortune coming your way. Doesn't have to be money, of course it can. You know, it's the Pentacles, but it could also be in love. And it's only going to get better and stronger from here on out. Page of Pentacles. Five of Cups. So we'll talk about that in the extended. And for those of you who resonated with this reading, wonderful. Leave us comments. We love hearing from you. For others, if you'd like to book a personal reading, we do offer that. We are doing a Valentine's special where we're offering special spreads that we're doing for people. So take a look at our website. It's in the description below. You know, get in touch with us, ask us questions. And again, we appreciate you so very much. So thank you so much, Gemini, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and we will see you next month.